Welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Michelle Chartier, and I'm a dentist here in Atlanta, Georgia. And this is my consultation room. I wanted you to join me today for a little chat about the use of gloves and masks. And this is going to be a 101 entry level so that we can all be safe during this pandemic of coronavirus. The CDC has recommended that the lay public start using masks or face coverings, and there are ways to use these appropriately so that we're all doing our part. Join me today. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. For those of you who like this video and find it useful, please click the like button. Let's get right into this. If you have questions, I did a more extensive, involved video about personal protective equipment that we use as dentists. The title of that video is it safe to be a dentist? And I will link that above. Let's get right into this. Let's have some fun. We all have a little free time on our hands, and let's go. All right, for masks. On a day-to-day basis, do you need an N95 mask? No, you do not. If you're going to the grocery store, unless somebody is licking your face, I really don't think, or sneezing immediately into your mouth, I don't really think you're gonna need an N95 mask. However, it might be nice to wear what we call an ear loop mask. Ear loop mask is a simple mask. It's a level 1 defense, meaning if it gets saturated with saliva or mucus or what have you, it will eventually penetrate this very thin barrier. But let's just assume you won't be in that situation, because that'd be odd if you're out and about running errands and you're getting a saturated mask. So let's just discuss how to use it and proper use of it. So basically, ear loop, this goes over your ears like so. My assistant was so smart to show me that if you twist the loops on the sides like so, it tightens it up. So if the distance between your elastic is a little baggy right here and doesn't do what it needs to, just twist at the ear, press to your face as best as possible. It should cover your mouth, and pinch, there's a little metal piece, and kind of form that to your nose like so. This is really great for pollution and if there's pollen in the air, not just for protecting yourself from COVID-19. An important point to mention right now is if you are walking out and about with it on, when you go to remove it, you want to go ahead and use the ear loops. You don't want to touch the surface of the mask right here, because that potentially could be contaminated with something. So after use, don't touch this part of the mask. Utilize the ear loops to remove and replace. It's really great because you don't want to put your hands into your face and your mouth. So we know that COVID-19 is spread typically by touching a contaminated surface or coming into contact with a contaminated surface. I don't know if you saw the coronavirus challenge. The young lady was licking a toilet. Please don't do that, toilet seat. So basically, virus must enter your body through your nose, eyes, or mouth. So if you have a mask on, you're not going to pick your nose, you're not going to stick your hands in your mouth, so that it's protecting you from your own buffoonery. And then I wanted to point out also, why are you wearing a mask in your car? I think you kind of missed something here if you're driving down the road with a mask on in your car. You're not going to be encountering other people in your own car, I don't think. So you can drive your car without your mask on, okay? I mean, you heard it here. You're going to be safe in your own car. You have other problems if you need a mask in your car. Another thing I'd like to point out is I really don't think that you should wear a plastic bag over your head. I don't know if companies have to go back to labeling plastic bags that say this is not a toy, do not put yourself inside of it, put your head inside, you will suffocate. I will show some pictures. I swear these are people from Walmart or something that have full body coverage with plastic bags, and I've just never seen such interesting things in my life, but I see it out and about and I'm just like, wow. Anyway, with that being said, I think the most creative mask or facial covering award goes to the lady who put a sponge over her mouth, and I don't know if she duct taped it or strapped it on. I don't know what she did, but I'll include that too because that was award winning right there. So ear loop mask, it's super simple. Don't make it complicated. Don't wear it everywhere, especially not in your home, unless you're encountering infected people in your home. It's only for when you're encountering other people, okay? The other thing you can do is wear a bandana, a scarf, whatever. Again, it's to protect you from putting stuff in your mouth, your nose, etc. So, yeah. All right, let's get on to gloves. Gloves. This is what I use in my office. I use nitrile gloves. I'm allergic to latex, and I didn't really want to touch patients with latex who also might have an allergy to latex. You will notice it says here powder-free. I prefer powder-free. I really don't like having all that powder on my hands. It is an irritant in my opinion. So when you're out shopping for gloves, kind of look for something similar. It doesn't have to be nitrile. It could be non-latex. Vinyl, for example, is a good option. So you want to first wash your hands thoroughly for 20 seconds, and then I highly recommend when you're wearing gloves to dry your hands. You will find if you have wet hands, they're hard to put on, and then they feel really rough afterwards. It's just really hard on your hands, and essentially it's like a breeding ground for all sorts of funky stuff under your gloves. So anyway, clean hands, clean dry hands. And if you aren't changing your gloves regularly each place that you might go, it's just like the same thing as wearing the same condom on multiple partners. So once you start touching things, I don't know, say at Petco, and then you get in your car and you're touching your steering wheel, you have just taken Petco germies and put it on your steering wheel, and then you go to the market and now you're touching things at the market, and your Petco germs, your car germs, and so on and so forth are traveling with you. So gloves need to be removed and replaced. I also have seen people washing their hands so they have soaking wet hands with gloves on, meaning you're washing your gloves. Once gloves get wet, they are no longer effective. I mean, they're minorly effective, but you kind of lost the point of the glove if you are washing your glove off with soap and water. So don't wash your hands with your gloves on. Wash your hands before you put the gloves on. Again, when you're taking them off and on, let's do a little demo. When you're taking them off and on, oh, by the way, when I'm using them, I cover up my sleeves so my wrist doesn't get any contaminant. But anyway, this is from a dentist's point of view. So glove is on. I have touched things with my fingertips, no doubt, not my nose and not my mouth, of course, or eyes. So when you go to remove them, this is how you remove them. So you turn it inside out so any contaminant is inside the glove. And please throw them away. I've seen these on the side of the road and so on and so forth. Please do not be a pollutant person. Throw it in a trash can. That's all I have to say. All right, you don't need to wear gloves in your home, or please take them off before you get in your car. You have to stop spreading contaminated things, places, people. You got this. I know you can. Just use your head. And I hope this was helpful. I just thought maybe I needed to do this public service announcement because I've seen some crazy stuff. In the comments below, please let me know what things you've seen out there, because I know you've seen some weird stuff. And like and subscribe, like I said, and you can follow me on Instagram at smile_doc. All the good things. Keep smiling. I think that I did this without any outtakes.